Hello guys, welcome back to the Zway podcast. And in this video, the last trumpet, we've heard this thing over and over again. When the last trumpet shall sound, when the last trumpet shall sound. Now, this is how to hear when the last trumpet is sounding, because it is important, right? We need to know that, right? So Prophet Uebert Angel is in again with how to hear the last trumpet. Let's go.
The last trumpet shall sound. And notice what I said before. This revelation that God gave me, and it went around the world, and preachers have taken it on board, which is brilliant. When I said, if this is the last trumpet, when was the first trumpet?
Yes.
What about the second? What if there are 1,000 trumpets and you never heard any of them? What makes you sure you're going to hear the last trumpet? It says, and the last trumpet shall sound. If the last trumpet shall sound, when was the second last? You didn't even hear it. How sure are you're going to hear the last trumpet? I need to repeat this. It says, when the last trumpet shall sound, we shall be changed in a twinkling of an eye. And the sound of what? Of the last trumpet. But, dearly beloved, it is the last trumpet. When was the first one? When was the second? When was the third? When was the fourth? When was the fifth? Okay, let's say there was no fifth. But we know this one, the last one.
Is the last.
So which one was the second last? Did you hear it? If you did not hear that second last, what makes you overconfident that you have the ability to hear the last trumpet? Because the last trumpet, I assure you, is for those who heard the second last trumpet and know how to discern a trumpet sound from God. Not that this. You see, everyone thinks it's going to be like... Imagine, it says, the trumpet shall sound in the twinkling of an eye. Even a fraction of a millisecond. So how is that blessed? So that means your spirit is only the one that will discern the trumpet.
Yes.
Discernment in a world of deception. Remember what Jesus said? He said, the last sign, the disciples came to him and said, show us the last sign. He said, the last sign, the main sign of the rapture that is near, the main sign that the end is near. Take heed. Blepeto. Take heed. Deception will come. So deception is the biggest sign we're in the end times. Deception. Politicians will deceive you. Preachers will deceive you. Apostles will deceive you. Prophets will deceive you. Pastors, teachers, evangelists will deceive you. Men and women of God will deceive you. Teachers will deceive you. Professors will deceive you. Doctors will deceive you. Organizations will deceive you. Whenever you see deception, you know, I'm knocking on the door. But you see, by your spirit, prophets will deceive you. Pastors, teachers, evangelists will deceive you. Men and women of God will deceive you. Teachers will deceive you. Professors will deceive you. Doctors will deceive you. Organizations will deceive you. Whenever you see deception, you know, I'm knocking on the door, the last trumpet.
That's the sign.
But you see, these things, we can see them. But the trumpet is discerned. Because if it is not discerned by your spirit, with the amount of deception in the world, if it was discerned by the ear, that means somebody who is a false Jesus might blow a wrong trumpet. And you will go with him.
Because since that day of deception increase, they might also come with another deception.
False trumpet.
Yes. And sounding them.
It's amazing how the Bible says, and false teachers and false apostles and false Christ rather would come. And yet it seems as if the concentration is on false prophets.
The devil knows.
Because they know who can it.
He knows where the money is.
I don't know if you're getting this.
Yes, sir.
False prophets arose among the people. Just as there will be false teachers among you. Do you notice here? He is talking about, if you see.
Yes, sir.
Here we go, guys. So, you see, sometimes you read about prophet. You see, when you're reading the Bible, you have to ask yourself questions. Then you start getting revelation, right? If you don't ask yourself questions, there's no way you get revelation. Okay, because with revelation comes the fact that what is this? I don't understand this. What does it mean? And so you get revelation from the spirit, right? Now that's fine. So the last trumpet, no man of God ever told us about the first trumpet, the second, third, or fourth, right? If the angel started asking himself questions, when was the first? When was the second? You are talking about the last trumpet, right? Okay, Vim, let's put that one aside. What? How can we even hear the last trumpet in the first place? As Christians, the last trumpet, everybody thinks, oh, trumpet. Like we are all of that assertion that trumpet is trumpet, right? Like when you are playing a music and then the trumpet is sounding in the music, that's the same way it's going to sound. That's funny, right? Because if we never there hasn't been any record in the Bible where they said, okay, the first trumpet sounded and this is how it sounded, and we had like an example of how it happened. We don't have any record of that. So that last trumpet, how can we know that this is a trumpet? And prophet is talking about deception, which is deceit or false teachings, right? Good. So the last trumpet is deception. And so you have to be able to discern to know the right and wrong teachings, the right and wrong prophecies, right? That is it. So this is the trumpet. What are people? You see, these 2020 lockdown, right? COVID, right? I don't know if they will do something about this video. I don't care. I just have to go straight, right? You see, deception, deception. And so they want you to believe what is not real. That is deception. So that they are trumpeting it. They are trumpeting it. They are trumpeting it. And so, can you get this? So, your spirit will help you to discern. Okay, this is right, this is wrong. No, no, no. They are trying to make us think this is right, but no, this is wrong, right? Discernment. So, what they are trumpeting, the last trumpet is deception, because that's what Jesus said. They asked him, what will be the sign? He said, be not deceived. Look that you are not deceived. What will be the sign? What will be the sign? When the last trumpet shall sound, watch that you are not deceived. That is a deception. Okay? Deception. And so that is what Prophet Uebert Angel. I love this video because it's not about the trending videos that we bring to you. It's about the information, the in-depth of the content that we bring to you. All right. That's why I like to talk at the, you know, latter part of the video, because we need to break it down. All right, guys, make sure you subscribe, share, like this video. My name is Jordan Nixon. I love to break down gospel messages like this, and I'm out.